Why, hello, everybody that's out there in the YouTube nation. It's your boy Maxwell, well, the Maxwell nation. It's your boy Maxwell coming at you with another video review. And today's video is going to be the conclusion of my Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. That's right, today we're going to be taking a look at at least for Wave 1. Today we're going to be taking a look at none other than Leader Class Robots in Disguise Universe Leader Class Scourge. So let's get going into today's video review. And here we have Scourge opened up and out of his packaging. Now, first and foremost, as always, as long as I have it, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. Here we have the packaging for Scourge, and oh my, look at that beautiful artwork. Here we got an image there of Scourge in his robot mode that transfers over onto this other side. We got that Cybertronian writing that I still don't know what it means. Here we got him in his truck mode with his trailer. And then up towards the top of the box, we just got another image there of that same truck mode. And we got an image there of the toy. And we got the whole Transformers Generations. Transformers Authentic. Transformers Legacy, Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. On this side of the box, we just got the image there of Scourge again. On the bottom, we just got the Velocitron Planet Insignia Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, Words and Things. On the back of the box, we just got a couple of product shots, including that. He's got a robot mode. Look, he's got a truck mode. Look, stuff you can do in the vehicle mode if you so desire. And that's pretty much basically it for the packaging. And so now, moving right along. Whoop, here we go. And here we go. Here we have Scourge. Now, Scourge here is only just a recolor of the recently released, which I have not reviewed yet, but he will get his own review here shortly, the Transformers Legacy Leader Class Laser Optimus Prime. Yeah, he is literally just a repaint, and you'll see it when we get into the robot mode, because I don't have him out right now for doing comparisons. So here we go. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see when that time comes. But yeah, here we got the truck mode, and we're going to take the trailer off, and we're going to take this little section here, pop that down, stand it up there, and we're going to take a closer look at Scourge in his vehicle mode. And here we can see a nice black cab over truck, as we expect from Scourge / Nemesis Prime. A lot of black, a little bit of teal, very nice. Nice magenta metallic for the windshields, which is very cool and very nice. Silver for the smokestacks, and gunmetal gray for his for the gas cans and stuff. And yeah, here's the backmost section of him, fairly clean. It's pretty much almost the same mold that we've been seeing now for the last couple of years now, since the Siege mold. But hey, such is life. It's a good mold. Got to give credit where credit is due. Yeah, nice gunmetal gray painted for here on the front. And here's the underside, fairly clean, which is very nice. He's got 6 wheels, and he does roll very nicely, very smoothly. And even when connected to his trailer, which is connected by this port into this post into this port here, he's got a good level of range of motion there. And yeah, nice range of motion and capability with that. And now let's get into some... hit the camera with my chair. Let's get into some comparisons. For starters, we'll start off with the Speedia 500 collection. Here he is with my last review from last week, that of Cosmos. Yeah. Here he is with the Comic Universe Blur. Last for the Speedia 500 collection, Override. And in vehicle mode, if you take the trailer out of the picture, they feel like they could be about the same size. I don't know. Does not know. Back on. There we go. Whoop. So there you got that. With another trailered bot, here he is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime with his trailer. And yeah, his trailer is at least taller and boxier, but I mean, hey, he's a gas hauler, so what do you expect? There you got that. And then last but certainly not least, I had changed my mind from what I had said a little bit earlier. Here he is with the Laser Optimus Prime, who should hopefully get his own review here in a few weeks. Now, I'll take the trailers, and we're going to take the trailers off and put them off to the side a little bit so we can get a closer look at the differences between the two of them. Blue for the windscreen, obviously, in comparison to that nice crimson red. Flame detailing in comparison to neon blue. But otherwise, it's the exact same mold. What you see with one is what you get with both of them. Am I complaining? No, I am not. I'm very happy to have a Scourge / Nemesis Prime in my collection now. And frankly put, this design was always among my favorites for that. And, I mean, I got this guy. So it's like, hey, win-win for me. So we'll put those off to the side. And we'll just also do a quick comparison on the trailers. Here's Scourge's, here's Optimus's. Now, the biggest way to tell them apart, this one is painted silver. This one is not. This one has red detailing on it. This one does not. These lower sections are totally different colors. The prop stands. This one's red. This one's not. So yeah, that all helps out tremendously with that. So there you got that. And bringing everything back in. And so there you go. Now, Scourge does come with a couple of different accessories. He comes with a bright, like magenta crimson sword, which is very nicely detailed. If my camera will focus, there we go. Which is very cool, very nice. And he comes with this shield / axe piece. Now, there are a couple of different options for the storage in vehicle mode. One of them involves opening up the trailer, which I will showcase that when we get into the robot mode. But he does have vehicle mode storage for these pieces too. With the shield accessory piece, you've got these two little tabs. Oop, come on, camera, focus. Come on, there we go. Got those two little tabs on here. And what you'll do is take those tabs. They'll tab into two slots on there. And just take this and tab it over there like so. Facing that way. And there you got storage for that. Now with the sword, I've seen a couple different things that people have done, but one of the biggest ones is you got a couple of open tabs right under here, and there's a couple of tabs right on the sword. And you just take that, tab it under there, and voila, you got your vehicle storage, which is very nice. It doesn't hinder it at all in the slightest, which is very cool if you ask me. And options for storage are good, and it doesn't look bad either. This one actually looks like a raised bit of that of a truck bed piece for like trailer hookups and stuff. So that's pretty cool if you ask me. Oh, I'm gonna do that quick off camera. So, but yeah, there you go with that. And yeah, there's not too much else to talk about in his vehicle mode. So what we've taken a look and seen thus far is, well, what you get with it. So, with that all being said and being the case, let's get down to his transformation. Now, to start off with, obviously, you gotta remove the accessories, the sword, the sword and the axe piece. We'll take them and we'll throw them off to the side. And let's get down to the transformation. What are we going to start off with? I guess the first thing we can do is close off these gas cans. From there, we're going to lift up these panel pieces. And they are just held in via a small little tab that's right in here that goes into a little slot. Right in there. So take those, and we'll just bring this whole section down. And we'll take these kneecap sections, bring them up. And these were tabbed with these two tabs into a couple slots up there. And we'll bring those down. And you know what? We'll separate them. Open up his feet like so, and voila. Scourge is now a Gur truck. If we bring this back, if we could, we'll just turn these around, and now he's a Gur truck. Ha ha ha. Gur, 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 gur. And I knocked over my cardboard sign. Anyway, getting back to seriousness. From there, we're gonna take these what will be his arms, and we're gonna flip them up like so, and we're gonna stand that up here, and we're gonna raise up our camera here. Whoop! There we go, and I can see what we're doing. From there, we're gonna take this cab section of the truck and open it up like so. Take his four arms and nope, right. We're going to bring this whole assembly down where his waist is and then rotate it like so. So you got that all oriented like that. Now we'll bring... Oh yeah, that's right. We got to split the engine of the truck in half like so. We'll kind of just keep them off to the side like that. Take this whole assembly with the... That's right here. Bring it... out and around, and take the lower section, bring it forward, and that'll tab into place. From there, that'll free up his shoulder sections to bring him out from being behind his shoulder, bring him around like so. And take this whole assembly and bring it back like so, just a little bit. Just enough so that way you can get these sections to close up. We'll take this top section, close all that, up and over it, and bring this whole assembly down. Bring his shoulders forward, and they will click into place. And bring his shoulder pads down. Adjust them on their hinges to bring them down like so. Rotate the biceps. Open up his arms and flip out his hands and rotate them so that way they're oriented and facing properly. Rotate. Open, rotate down, orient properly, close that up. From here, we reveal the head, which we just bring that up and around, and that will soft tab into place, revealing the ever so cool, menacing skull and head of Scourge. And then we want to come back here, take this backpack panel section, bring that down, and close all that up. And then once you've done that, just make certain everything is adjusted properly. And there you go. There you got Scourge in his robot mode. And I gotta say, this is a very cool, very nice robot mode. I love what they did with this whole design, this whole everything. It all looks good. It feels good. It just is good. Now we're going to turn on our light, and we're going to take a closer look at some of his detailing. Here we can see nice black they used for the head, a little bits of teal and a little bit of gunmetal silver gray there. And also on the mouth plate here, we'll also turn off the light so that way you can see. He does actually have some level of light piping, which is very cool, very nice. With the right light, it glows a nice bright red. We're going to take him back a little bit, turn back on that light, and here we can see lots of nice molded detailing located throughout. The G2 Autobot insignia, that's upside down, which I always thought was a cool little thing that they did for him. Nice faux grill plate for the chest piece. Crotch, legs, nice teal. Here is how he looks from the back. He does have a backpack, but that is common for the G2 cab truck style Optimus Prime instead of the flat nose semi. That was always a big thing for the G2 design, which is perfectly fine by my standards. Yeah, he does have a little bit of hollowness, but there is a third-party add-on kit that gives him more accessories and stuff that will actually fill in this. I might get that, I might not. I'm undecided yet. I'm not getting it for Optimus, and I'll explain why when I do his review, but I might get it for Scourge. And so, yeah. All around, really cool, very nice figure. Now, articulation for him does feature a swivel at the head with a little bit of a ball joint, so he can look up and he can look down and he can tilt his head from side to side. These panels can open up, and arms can go forward that far and back that far. They could do a full 360 if the shoulder pieces were out of the way. And it is on a soft ratchet. But otherwise, with that on, it can go forward and back and out about that far. He does have a bicep rotation. He has slightly around 90 degrees of bend. Wrists are on ball joints, but mostly rotate. They can kind of move around a little bit, but with the way that the forearm all works and stuff, it doesn't allow for too much. He does have waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. He can do full kicks up, and he can do full kicks back, and he can do the full splits. He does have a thigh rotation. He does have over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and he does have ankle tiltage, which is pretty cool and very nice. Now, we can also give him his accessories, and he does have a couple of other features in his robot mode. We'll get into his features, and then we'll show off his accessories. Now, these panel sections here do open up on his shoulders to reveal missile pods, which is very cool. Let's adjust the camera. Whoop, there we go. Hey, look. We got missile pods, which are nice and picked out in the molded detail and stuff. No, these do not come out. Is that sad? Not to me, it's not. So we got that. Close those panels back up. But another cool accessory is if we open up his chest piece, he does have a dark matrix, which is literally just a remake of the matrix that's included with this guy. But, I mean, it is still cool. You can, if you wanted to recreate some RID 2001 scenes, you could utilize this as his human part, where he was able to control the Fortress Cerebros and Fortress Maximus of his universe. And this is a piece that can come out. Now you'll notice that his hands are molded to be partially opened, and so he can actually hold this matrix, which is a cool, nice added touch if you so desire. It's kind of difficult to get him to fully properly hold the matrix in front of him, but I mean, with a little bit of finagling and stuff, you can do it. But I don't want to break him because he's really hard to come by. So we'll open up his chest piece again, and that actually revealed a lot of nice molded detailing too. I love how much they put into this guy. So we'll just cut that and we'll put that right back, close that back up. And so, yeah. Oop. And now let's readjust our camera back down. There we go. And so, yeah. He can hold his accessories. We got the axe. Can flip that out. He can hold that in either of his hands. Just put it in, and he can go chop, chop, slice, slice, chop, slice, chop, slice. And then he can hold his sword. Now, this sword does have a tab that's on it. Well, let's see here if I can get my camera to focus. You can see here a little tab right there. So when you're sliding this into his hand, you want to make certain that you put it so that way that tab is facing out, so that way then he can properly grip and hold his sword. And he holds it very nicely and very securely. And so, yeah, there you go with that. And now for comparison, we'll start off with the Speedia 500 collection. Cosmos. Yeah. Yeah. Here he is with Blur. Yeah. He's definitely a Voyager class size figure, but, you know, such is life. There you go, that. Here he is next to Override. Yeah, he's taller than Override, which is a good thing, in my opinion. There you go, that. Here he is next to Earthrise, Optimus Prime, so you can get a sense of scale that way. And as you can see, they're about the same height. But then again, of course, these both are like leader class size figures. So yeah, you have that. Whoop. Here he is next to Laser Optimus Prime with Octone's gun because, well, he was here first, and so he got it first. So there you got that. Whoop. And here he is with one of the various different styles of the US release, Ruination, his Decepticon buddies from the cartoon. Yeah, he's shorter than a G1 style combiner. Which is very cool and very nice. Should I do a review of him? I think I maybe should. Let me know in the comments section down below if you think I should do a review of him later. And so there you go. There you got that. And so yeah, there you go. Now the last thing to talk about with regards to Scourge here is, of course, his trailer. And there are multiple different options for what you can do with this trailer for displaying or whatever. One of them being you can leave it as a trailer. But it does have the feature and capability to open up. And you have a couple different options, as well as not only that, but you also got, weapon storage options as well. So we're going to quick grab these out from him, and we're going to take these and put these off to the side. So yeah, to start off with, to get this all opened up and stuff, you want to take this section and have these two tabs untapped from those two slots there. Open that, split it all down the middle, pop it up, bring down this little section, and voila, now you got this all opened up. And yeah, another thing that you can do is then take this whole assembly, rotate, bring that down, rotate it around because it's on a ball joint to close that all up, bring that down, bring up this little armature, bring this up, and voila. Now you can grab Scourge, and now he's got like a weapons platform and stuff for himself, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Cool idea and thought and concept, and a little bit even in execution. You got that as an option. You've also got all of this unplugs and untabs and stuff, and even this gun does, and it all rotates and stuff. And if you wanted to, you could have this all like plugged in onto him, onto one of his various different ports or whatnot. Although for me personally, I just leave all this all together and stuff, get that all rotated properly and stuff. And what I just generally do is, if he's not holding his accessories, you have a couple different options on sides for storage. You'll see that we've got those two tabs on here, and we've got a couple slots on this side or on this side. I usually take this sword and tap it over here. We'll take the axe and we'll collapse it all together and stuff. You got those two tabs, and they're going to go into two slots right there. Get that all tabbed in together and stuff. And then you can still do all kinds of other things too. Like if you have him in vehicle mode, he could be maintained by this. Robot mode, he's got a weapons platform. The DNA design upgrade kit for this guy really does a whole lot to just add to this, which is really cool. Which is part of the reason behind why I am thinking about possibly getting that set. Not only does he get new hand accessories and a gun, but the trailer gets a whole bunch of like missile pods and stuff like that, which was a cool feature for the original Scourge toy. And if you wanted this figure to be more like that, you would have that as an option, which as always, options are good. So there you got that. We're going to take all this and we'll just kind of get this all collapsed back together. Oops. So there you got that. Boop. And there you go. Robots in Disguise 2001 universe, Scourge. A very cool, very fun figure. I've enjoyed every moment I've had to be able to play with him, mess with him, and stuff like that. It's just been a blast and a ball. It really has. He's a very cool, very fun remake of this figure, who was already pretty good in my personal opinion. And another cool thing is, if I wanted to start up a RIDO1 universe shelf, I have this guy and I have this guy. Yes, I know he's not technically show color accurate, but this was, like I said, the US release, I believe, of the figure. Would I recommend him? Absolutely. If you are a Nemesis Prime fan or a fan of Scourge or anything like that, absolutely. He is a very cool, very fun figure, a very faithful update to that original G2 Laser Optimus Prime figure. Now, he is a Walmart exclusive, and so if you would like your own copy of him, please check out the link in the description down below so you can pick him up for yourself, or otherwise too, you also have the capability of finding him at your own local Walmarts too. I managed to find him at one as well. I actually found at one point in time 2 of them on the shelf. One actually was a misprinted package, so who knows, you might be lucky and find a misprinted package. So, but I think that will just about do it. So thank you for tuning in to this installment of Maxwell's Reviews. Hey gang, thanks again for tuning in to this latest installment of Maxwell's Reviews. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel by clicking here. And please be certain to check out this other video review. And also be certain to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with whomever you think might like it. All the help really helps me out. And so again, until next time, fun people, camera fall down!